Sacred sabbaticals truly are not an option when you are blooming, you're growing, you are emerging into the you 2.0 that you are going to be. And there is nothing to gain by waiting, my friend. I'm Sarah, founder of the Sisters Enchanted, where myself and my collaborators have been working to help women just like you bring more self trust, confidence, and everyday magic to their lives since 2016. And I know that there is no benefit to waiting on yourself. Can I say that any slower? There is no benefit to waiting on yourself. The cost of procrastinating on developing a relationship with your soul self, with investigating how it is that you want to feel the glimmers of magic and wisdom and intuition that you can feel trying to burst out of you. The procrastinating on all of that depth will bring you to more depletion, more frustration, more spiritual starvation, and more invisibility in your life. You will keep hiding under all of the layers of protection that you've put on yourself in order to show up as good and worthy in this wild society that we all live in, where we are afraid of being seen as different or an outsider or criticized on the public stage, which brings up the internal witch wound that so many of us experience, being put out there for all to see in the stage of public opinion. And nobody wants that. But when we are invisible, we are only hiding who we are. We are only hiding our potential, and we are only bringing ourselves one step closer to resentment and regret the longer that we stay disconnected from our inner worlds. Here is the thing, and the truth about timing is that a spiritual practice and all of the growth that you are experiencing, creating space for a sacred sabbatical, it doesn't have to take loads and loads of time. It can be one container of time. You can have intentional checkpoints in your spiritual practice, like with the new moon and the full moon, and at the spikes on the wheel of the year, the different seasonal shifts around us, like the first day of winter, first day of spring, first day of summer and autumn, and all the in between festivals. We can work with those points in time to create small sacred sabbaticals for ourselves, where we check in with how we want to feel, the goals that we've set for ourselves, the vision that we're holding. We can pause and breathe life back into our soul selves and the relationships we've been cultivating with ourselves, to do an alignment check, do a values check, do an energetic check. Am I living in rhythm? Are you living in rhythm? Or are you living in a linear way that keeps you disconnected from your internal source of power, from your natural rhythms, from your desires, your wishes, your hopes, and your dreams? When we live in this push, 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 go, 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 be world, and don't leave time for ourselves to pause, take these breaks, and reflect, that is when we find ourselves getting farther and farther from our truth, even though we are doing more and more and more to prove our worth. Setting some time aside for an initial sort of deep dive into your inner world, where you can map out your inner landscape, your energy, sort of explore how you're feeling right now, the stories that are running through you. What words would you use to describe yourself and your energy? What colors, what sensory experiences, taste, touch, feel? How would you describe everything going on in your inner world? How would you describe your future self, where you want to go? When we take some time to create a sacred container, a sacred sabbatical, if you will, we sort of do this heavy lifting up front to connect with ourselves, to explore what's behind the doors of everything that we've shoved down deep inside, never stopped to consider about ourselves through our busy lives. And once we do that, then we just need small check-ins throughout the year, throughout the lunar cycles, supported by the rhythm of the moon, the rhythm of the sun, the rhythm of the seasons, to help us stay in alignment with all of the work that we have already done. Because once we start to ask ourselves really potent, powerful questions, and we start to crack open the vault that we have built around self-protection and not wanting to be conceived or not wanting to be perceived, rather, as a strange person, somebody whose wild ideas are out there and just too different for mainstream world, or your very normal friends and family. Once we start to break open that vault, the magic will flow again. Your confidence will start to grow, your self trust will start to grow, and we can use the rhythm of the seasons and the moon cycle to support us in the deep work that we do in one sort of sacred deep dive into our inner worlds. In video 2, I suggested you create a quest pack, which is simply a bag or a basket with some of your sacred tools, a journal, tarot cards, oracle cards, maybe some tea or a herbal sachet that just leaves you feeling really calm and peaceful, or whatever you want to put in that quest pack, so that when you do find small pockets of time to explore your inner world, you can easily do that. And here is another tip for you, dependent on how much you can commit to this sacred sabbatical. I would love for you, though, to take some time, maybe on a Saturday or a Sunday or an evening, possibly a few hours if you can, and spend some time journaling on how it is that you feel in this world. And I want you to dive deep into those feeling words. Not that I feel tired, I feel grateful. No, do you feel like a blade of grass that doesn't get enough sun? Do you feel like a firefly in summer on a humid day? Do you feel like the most perfect piece of angel food cake with the most perfect homemade whipped cream and fresh strawberries on the side? Get sensory, get visual with how you feel in your life. Do this exploration with your future self. How do you want to feel in the future? What words would you use to describe yourself in certain circumstances? And play with your image. Who do you see yourself as? How do you want to see yourself? When nobody's looking, what are words that you would describe? What are words that you would use to describe your inner world as the only person who has access to your inner world? And play with your knowing, your self knowing. What this is doing for you in a witchery practice is helping you to tune into your inner power, your auric field, your energetic response system that sort of goes into gear whenever you're interacting with other people or circumstances, receiving news, receiving information, or even just seeing an antique at an antique store. Your energy is going to respond to the energetics of everything around you. And when you can start to identify and work with your energy in an almost tangible way, you are going to up your ability to shift energy to sort of match the level of any situation that comes your way. You're going to be able to create more of what you want in your life. You're going to be able to set the tone for the rooms that you enter and not respond to the tone of the rooms that you enter. And with your quest pack handy, your tarot cards, your support tools, your journal, write this down, pull some cards, explore your inner world. Once you've done this, then come back to it with the different seasonal shifts or the lunar cycles to see what else has opened up for you on your journey. What new ways of being have you explored or discovered within yourself? If you want some support with all of this, we are hosting an Expedition to Soul for our Enchanted Journey members coming up right around the corner. The Expedition to Soul virtual retreat is happening on a Saturday. There will be a replay, and it is available to all of our Enchanted Journey members to attend live. And with the Enchanted Journey, you're also invited to new and full moon co-witchings, seasonal calls, and weekly coffee chats with yours truly to help you stay in rhythm, stay in alignment, and take all of the deep work that you do in your sacred sabbatical, whether it's on your own or with us in our Expedition to Soul, and bring it into your life on a daily basis. Because magic does not have to take long. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be prescriptive. It simply need be rooted in intention, rooted in authenticity, and rooted in rhythm. Rooted in rhythm. It is through rhythm that we create expansion. And we're here to help support you with that in our Enchanted Journey membership. So we'll have the link for that in the description of this video if you'd like to join us. Registration is open right now, and we are hosting the Expedition to Soul virtual retreat on July 19th, 2025. If you're watching this in real time, and if you're here from the future, welcome. You can totally reach out if you want information about current offerings. All right, y'all. Grab your quest pack, do some self-exploration, create time for your sacred sabbatical. No one's going to give it to you. You've got to find it for yourself. It is where you will plug back into your power. You will come home to yourself, reclaim your energy. And again, we are here with our Enchanted Journey membership to support you in that if you'd like a little help and community along the way. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you never miss a YouTube video from us. And until next time, stay magic, Enchanted Sister.